Daktari OBURU Odinga, of all the people, telling and advising President William Samoei Ruto that there is so much freedom in Kenya and he needs to practice benevolent dictatorship. As if he already doesn't know that already William Samoei Ruto is a dictator. State-sanctioned abductions, extrajudicial killings, trying not to allow protests that are very peaceful to happen in this country, things that are well enshrined in the Constitution. He is depriving Kenyans of them. And the things that the Constitution dictates shouldn't be allowed to happen are the things that he is doing with a lot of passion. Then somebody in the name of OBURU Odinga is advising him to practice benevolent dictatorship. Listen to OBURU Odinga.
There is too much democracy. There should be some little benevolent dictatorship so that some things can move.
Now, assumingly, this too much freedom is people trying to advocate for their rights. This too much freedom is when Kenyans have awakened and they now know how the systems operate and now they demand their rights. That is what OBURU is calling too much freedom. Hailing from a family that has been well known, in quotes, to fight for democracy. Even the party that he is in bearing that same name. So how on earth do you even get the energy to tell the president to practice a benevolent dictatorship? Greed is the problem that we have over here. You know, in Swahili huwa tunasema kwamba hata wapumbavu huzeeka na sio kila nywele nyeupe ni ya hekma. Not all the white hair you see around is for wisdom. Even fools get old. Anyway, I couldn't put it better than James Agribob Orengo.
I was surprised and shocked that our brother OBURU, who comes from a family, a political family, which has fought for democracy and is in a party whose name bears the word democracy, would invite Ruto to be a benevolent dictator. As if already Ruto is not a dictator. You have heard about extrajudicial killing, abductions, but now it is a shock and a tragedy for somebody who is in the Parliament, and more particularly in the Senate, and has taken oath in Parliament on the basis of the democratic constitution that we have, Constitution 2010, to invite a president already who is authoritarian to be a benevolent dictator. We had said before that these characters, they have sold the party to Ruto. Otherwise, he would not be inviting Ruto to be a benevolent dictator. And I want to tell them and their ilk, Kenya will never be a dictatorship in our lives by rule of the law or the constitution. Kenya will never go to the authoritarian days that brought detentions without trial and many other things that confronted the nation. So I hope that Kenyans now see where we are coming from as people who are in ODM, and you have a leader there talking about dictatorship. That shows why I'm the de facto leader of the party called ODM.
Well, what's your take? Tell me in the comment section. Ahmed Halvi is my name for the Unscripted Talks here in Dub Radio. If you love content of this nature and you're watching from my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe and press the notification button so anytime that we are live or we upload content of this nature, you'll be the very first person to be notified. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Kwa timba kali za Afrika, DAB Radio ndio mpango mzima.